Okay, welcome back to Starcraft 2. I once again, I'm Cappadocia. This is another Platinum League game from me. So spawning up here in the... Tell you what, I keep turning this fucking thing off. I'll have to try and figure out how to... I'll have to remember to turn the damn thing off completely. But anyway, spawning up here in the northeast is myself, is the Zerg. And down here in the southwest, we have my opponent. This is Demirio, who is playing as the Terran. So what we've got here, we've got a supply depot going up. We've got two of these guys coming around. Where are they going? This is novel. Oh, proxy vaxes. Here we go. So we have two proxy racks coming up right here. This is not what I'm used to, but hey ho. So he's building a wall back at the base. I'm just getting on with my normal build. I've got my hatchery on the way. I've now got my spawning pool on the way, but it's going to be a little while yet till it's finished. In the meantime, I've got problems coming in. There we go, two proxy racks, just what I didn't need. Never mind. Just let you know what's going to be going on as well this week quickly before anything major kicks off, and we've got gas on the way. Not quite sure why. But yeah, this is basically just going to be the same Rimwald and carrying on with Castile. What's Spain now? Marina Peace. So we're going to have some early cheese pressure. Love me some cheese. Okay, Overlord out. That's now popped. Now I have queens on the way, and I have lings. But I only have one queen because I misclicked. Now two queens, we have lings on the way. Okay, so he's going to try and bunker us down, so you don't need the eBay now to get bunkers. So yeah, he's left a big hole in his wall there. And we are going for just an early marine twin racks, twin proxy racks, trying to bunker me inside. Now this was a mistake on his part, because it gives me a chance to come over here and kill this guy. Kill that SCV. Stop the second bunker from completing for a minute. Now it's not much for relief for the minute, but it's enough. I'm going to come down here and try and kill this one before this bunker finishes. And in this case, we didn't quite manage it. Queen's out, but he's only got enough to fill one bunker now. He can't fill his second bunker. But what I can do is remove this, so it's going to slow down the pressure. Now I'm losing all my lings. This is really stupid of me. What I need to be doing here is pulling them back. There we go. I'll finally figure it out. So I should be resetting my spawn over my deployment over here. So that is really stupid. But if you take a look at the this has been very effective, this little push here. He's producing more marines. He's now building an engineering bay just to block the entrance to his ramp. Okay, so what am I doing over here? I'm now building Baneling Nest. This basically is the best counter that I can do. What I need to do is just wait for him to finish blowing this shit up. And then basically Baneling bust him. So this guy's coming away. There we go, just about keep that Overlord in the game. So he's going to heal up. Now he can't get up the ramp. He's trying to bait me in. Not going to fall for it. Here we go. 12 banelings. I've got 10 more lings on the way. Trying to build a third bunker. He's basically trying to bunker me in completely. Okay, here we go. Banelings coming down. Kills two. Those lot connect. There we go. Kill that. And now we're going to chew our way through this. And his four marines in there are looking a bit sheepish, but there we go. I've managed to drive him out for now. Take a look. I've lost a lot more than he has here. I'm amazed he didn't go for the queen there. So here I'm now behind. I'm in a bad way. Okay, so I build my next thing here, get a hatchery up, get a second hatch, micro hatch here, just to get some production. I need production more than anything. There we go, we'll wipe out the rest of that army. But now, there we go, he lifts off. Leaves that one marine behind. And sends these guys all the way back home. Now he's also going for tanks and a starport already. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm expanding back. I mean, let's take a look at the income supplies here. I'm actually not as far behind as I thought I would be. He's nearly maxed out now back on this main base. Obviously he's Terran, so he's going to get a kick from the mules. It's this little dude down here, in case you're wondering. There he is. He's basically an extra worker. He can repair, but he's you call him down from here. Press the E button. It's mana based, well, so if you let it's building up energy there. Every now and again, when you get enough, you just hit it. Down he comes. He's got two here. They can mine pretty well on top of someone else who's already mining, and they can repair. The one thing they can't do is build. But they're also quite useful if you're going to be cheeky. If you're playing against another Terran and you know he's got tanks, then just drop a few of them down. Okay, so now he's built a big door, so there's no way in hell I'm going to get through there. Have I got anything on the way? Yeah, I'm sending out what remains of my forces here. I don't have an awful lot left. But he's not going to be supply blocked for a few years, is he? Oops, sorry, not mute. Okay. He's building a second command centre down here. He sends this one marine in, and that probably gets slaughtered. I've got lots more lings in production. He's got a Viking out already, so he's out hunting. He sees this little selection down here. So landing this down here is never going to be a good idea. Now, if we pause it here for a sec. At this moment in time, I don't know about these. That's it. That's all I know about. What does he know? He's seen that, and that's it. So, here we go. Let's take a look. Bang, I'm taking shells. Now I find out about it. Now he can repair that, or he can just leave it to burn down. What's he going to do? He's put marine in his bunkers and fix it up. Fair enough. Now, at this point, I'm thinking that he can't be on one base. So I was having a quick look. Didn't see. Normally, if you pull in, you'd see gas or you'd see something mining. So I'm pulling back. I know he's on one base. So if we check the income tabs here, he's still slightly ahead of me. Again, he's Terran. He's going to be. But pretty soon, I should start to take the lead. I'm a little behind on supply cap. Not on supply itself, though. I'm actually ahead on supply. Because his units consist entirely of 2 tanks and a Viking. Doesn't have a lot in the... He has a lot in the bank. Building another command centre. So he hunted down my overlord there. And back in come my lings. With RNG bullshit there, so I can't get to his SCV. But now, whoop. Starting to do a bit of damage. I'm being shelled. I need to kill off all of his SCVs down here. So I'm not worried. Get him to lift that off. And then minor victories where you can get him. Now then, what else am I producing here? At the moment, lots of links. He is now getting a Liberator. Just the one. He's got plenty of cash though. He's floating a lot of money. Terrible lag. Pause please. Yeah, he wanted to pause for a second. Can't get his guys out. Sending my lings back across. Got lots of them now. We can't get up this ramp though. This is the thing. We need a lot more banelings before we can get up this ramp. So that's not going to be going up there anytime soon. And apologies to Demiro as well for actually doing that properly rather than just pausing whenever willy-nilly like most people do. So thank you very much for that, man. Thank you for being polite and actually asking me to pause and then asking me if I'm ready to go again as well. So thank you very much for that. A lot of guys in this league and below don't bother. They just hit pause as and when they feel like it, and it can be a real pisser when you're playing away and then suddenly boom, the whole thing just goes dead. It's not fun. Not at all. So thank you very much for that, man. Okay, so back to business. We're getting my doorway up. We're also getting Baneling speed and Aspire. He is getting... I saw an armory up there as well a second ago. Where's that gone? There it is. Along with a fusion core. So he's going for a fusion core. Now normally, that's going to indicate one of two things. It would either mean the extended range. What's he working on here? Nothing. So yeah, he's going to start pumping out BCs pretty soon. The Liberator is now deployed. Anything that comes in that circle basically is toast. But he's back on 2 bases. I'm now expanding to my 3rd and indeed my 4th. I now have 2 hatches on the way. Income wise, he is seriously oversaturated here though. So that curiosity as well. So look. There we go. He had to pause again. No problem. It's one of them things. Sometimes you've got to pause it. That's life. So, I've got my 1-1 coming through. He is going for... There we go. He's going for the range on the Liberator. So he's going for Liberator range. Drilling core laws on his... He's obviously already seen what I'm doing. So he's going for... Lots of... He's going to go for Widow Mines by the looks of it. Let's have a look. He's getting the upgrade for him. Yeah, that is the upgrade for them. Yeah. These guys are going the complete fucking wrong way. There you go. So I'm now up to full 3 bases, all mining, all happy, and we are now, yep, pulling ahead on income. The one thing we don't have a lot of at the moment, because I'm an idiot, is gas. But I am rectifying that. That's what these guys are for. And I'm building another spine because I noticed there was a gap in my wall. Because I'm an idiot. There we go. So we're taking our time. We're rebuilding. We've stabilised now. We've reset after that. Okay. Got Massling run by coming through here. Saying, you know what? Nah. I really want you to have this. I've still got a lot of losses to pull back here. So we're going to let him have that for the minute. Here comes an SCV. Now, I'm starting to build Corruptors. Instead of going for Mutas this time around, I'm going for Corruptors straight off the back. Mostly because I've seen that he's going air. He's going for air weaponry on the back. So yeah, this guy, he is going very much for air at this moment in time. So, with enough Corruptors, we can deal with an airborne threat. There we go, lots of them. 9 in total, to be honest. Okay, and we're just going to chase him off. I'll pull back. Get a quick spurt onto that. Because a lot of people forget that these guys do have an ability to attack the floor. There it is, corruption. Basically what they can do is they can sit there and, not to put too fine a point on it, piss all over your parade. I'm also expanding out here now. We've got 34 more lings on the way. I'm also going for an infestation pit, which is necessary. You can't get hive until you've got one of these. In order to get lair, you need to have, you know, a couple of hive buildings. These all do. And then from, hatch buildings. And then to get a lair, go from lair to hive, you need an infestation pit. Just in case anybody wasn't sure. Okay, so this is his entire army at the moment. I've managed to keep him pinned back, which is a pretty good thing. Here we go, see? Let's raid on his parade. Kill that and then withdraw. Bringing things back now. We're eating buildings. He's got a Widow Mine sat in the middle of the floor here. Widow Mines have changed a bit. Now these days they stay revealed once you're shot, unless you get the upgrade for them, which means that they are stay hidden, and he has got the upgrade. So now not only do they dig quick, but they'll stay hidden once they're fired, which is annoying as all hell. So, at the moment in production, I have crap ton more links, more overseers. We have 1 range, don't know why I got that. 1 armor, sorry, 2 armor, 2 melee, overlord speed, and attack for my corruptors, which you don't see me get very often because normally they're not corruptors and mutas. I don't normally use that many of. I put a few of them in the mix, but they're mostly there just to jump on tanks and things like that, so they don't really need to be particularly massively heavily armoured. Oh, here we go. Drop in here. Say, you know what? What I really could have done is busted that. Could have busted that right open. Here we go. Time to piss all over his parade again. He's repairing, but I've got the DPS on it. If I'd have just stayed connected to that, that would have been the end of that. And now we're going to push in. This was pretty much spontaneous rather than anything planned. But it got the job done. We're in. We made him abandon this base. He's still got that one over there, but we're pulling back. So we kept him on 2 mining bases, which means we're still ahead. We've got a lot of production coming through, a lot more links. He's going widow mines. My upgrades are done. More links. Going for gases to basically so that I don't have to later on build more drones just to build, you know, get more gas income. That's the idea behind that. Now this guy here, he's over a bit of high ground here, which is really handy. Like I said before, I've heard these referred to as a pervert pillar. All 3 upgrades for the links. I remembered, and I'm getting my great spire. Going to stay in position. Not really using them as much as I should be. We have more widow mines here. Yeah, this guy's also in detection mode, so basically he's just sat there in Overwatch mode, watching for anything coming through. Okay, we're going to split. Bang. 2 down. There we go. Lots of these down, but he is producing a lot of them. 3 more widow mines coming through. There we go. Now he spots my overlord, my overseer up there, and kills him. Which is annoying because I need detection. So I'll build some more. Okay, I've got more corruptors on the way. My great spire is now finished. Still think it looks awesome. Go for more widow mines, cut the bio units. I'm still getting my 3-3. And my thing there. Adrenal glands, that's it. Here we go. And we're transferring now to Broodlords. Which really, against heavily upgraded Terran Bio and Biomine is not normally the best plan, to be honest. The problem with Broodlords is they're really, really good, but they're so slow. Bang. And so a mine can get underneath them really damn easy. And kill them before you know what the hell's going on. Okay, so this mine's going to die. Kill that one. We'll pull back. Take out the mine that he was trying to hide there. He comes forward, he sees all my stuff. We run him over. Bang. That was one of my overseers, I think. So we pop another one here. So now we can see... Can I see these? I think they're just on the edge of my vision. Let's have a look. Yeah, they are. But what I'm going to tell you, pause it here really quickly. If you have a look, you can just about make out a slight inconsistency in the floor just here. It's hard to see, but it is there. It's like when you see observers flying around for Protoss. Yeah, you can just, and it's the same with banshees for Terran. Yep. Right. Let's have a look. Can I see all of these? Let's have a look. Yeah, see? Look, there. A slight flat bit. So if you know what to look for, you can just about see them. But it isn't easy, especially not when you're in the middle of battle. But by this point, I was looking for it because I knew it was there. And we see a banshee. There we go. Send some more broodlings out. Kill him. Broodlings are awesome. And the really good thing about broodlings for Zerg, they're free. I can keep throwing them down because they're basically the attack of the broodlord. Little broodlings. Back here I'm making banelings. And I'm supply capped and indeed supply blocked. We're not going to be drawn into that just yet. Okay, we're getting our upgrades for our ultras. They have a new one. Ultra speed now. So super fast ultralisks. Woohoo! Okay, so we're pulling over this way. We're bringing our broodlord army over. He knows we're coming because he's got the tower here. The white circle on the map indicates that it's there. You always get to see that. But basically what that means is that he can see... He can't see what units I've got, but he'll get a big exclamation mark where my units are. Bang, bang, bang. That is the drawback of Widow Mines. Is that they do damage the Terran units just as much as they will do mine. So, they have a double-edged sword. Oh, is that going to burn? It's going to burn. And now, we're actually slightly ahead. We've pulled this back. There we go. We can't really build a lot because we are maxed out. He's nowhere near maxed out. But the problem I've got here is the composition I've got here is wrong. Against this is not going to work. I've become tech fixed again. This is the problem. I'm still thinking my broodlords can work. My broodlords can work. My broodlords can work. My broodlords can work. And it's not going to. Not against this. There's only one thing that will work against this, and I'm in the middle of getting the upgrades for it, which is the Ultra. I mean, when I produce Ultras, this is going to be 3-3 Ultras, plus the kindness plating, plus the speed. So they're going to be as upgraded as they're ever going to get. Realistically, Ultra Link Corruptor is going to be what I really need. That is what I need to beat this. I can't dance too close in. He has another base up over here. He's still got this. I am now producing banelings. I head in, I see that, so I withdraw. Just not far enough, it seems. Bang! That was really stupid of me. There we go. Again, same thing. Really damn stupid. Broodlords are coming in. We're going to gut what we can. Now he's got cloaked banshees, so I can't see them now. And now I'm having to turn and run away. And all I've got left now is my broodlords, which these Vikings are easily going to hunt down. That's the one thing Vikings are very good at killing. It for Zerg is broodlords. And mutas. He's been very careful, but yeah, the last of my flappy flaps are about to die. And I am not in the best position when it comes to my finances at the moment. Okay, here we go. At the moment, I don't have an awful lot left. But we've got enough. Enough to mince through this and cause some damage. So we clear out his air fleet with the exception of these banshees. And he's going to come through. I do have detection on the way. These are 3-1 banshees. Now, the problem with being 3-1, they're squishy. They're going to die. They'll do a lot of damage, but they're going to die. Same with all of his these guys around here. Mine at the moment are 2-0, so mine are in the same boat. But at the moment, neither of us can afford to buy anything much. He's getting 2 more of these, 1 more of that, 2 more of them, and 3 of them. This base is mined out, so I don't know why he's bothering to reload. This is really damn stupid of me. I have no anti-ground with my army, so I don't know why I'm doing that. There you go, build more broodlords. Again, this is just more stupidity on my part. I need anti-ground. I built the upgrades, but I haven't got enough cash at the moment to build any ultras. And ultras are what I need to keep me alive right now. But now, the advantage I have at the moment is that when it comes to units, the only things really he's got to take in the air are these. Now, okay, what I'm going to do, just back that up a sec. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to re-show this bit from my point of view.
Mineral field depleted.
There you go.
Your army has encountered the enemy.
So this was the stupid push. Really bad itch at the minute. Right, there we go. Right in the middle of my head. I know it is, but not much I can do about it. Before anyone asks, no, I don't have light or anything like that. I have psoriasis when my flaky scalp keeps coming apart. It's a bitch, but what can you do? What I need to do is cut my hair and get rid of half of that. But anyway, so here we go. There.
Your forces are taking damage.
There. Now, even before they appeared, you can see the bit there's a shimmery bit where it flies past. If you see that shimmer, anyway, even at the corner of your eye, then it means something is there. Whether it be
that geyser is done. Your workers have lost their purpose in life.
Banshees, whether it be ghosts for Terran, whether it be Dark Templar, or even observers. That's, you know, what we're looking for. Now, where's this guy going? He's going to build over here. At the moment, I am expanding like a mad thing again. Here we go. I've got another expansion coming down here. Interesting. Okay. We caught a large chunk of his mines out. But again, I'm just completely tech fixed on this. Billy, scanning my army. I'm in the air. There's not much. I can't face this. I can't take it on. Okay, so this is just back down. This is up and running. Let's have a look what scene comes like at the moment. I'm still good. I'm still good. Billy. Right, here we go again. Again, we just charge in like an idiot. We get a lot of things killed that really didn't need to be. Let's do something. This is going to be messy. There we go. Did something about it. Good. At this point, I'm literally just throwing units away. I'm getting annoyed. I think I can break through it. But, let's be 100% honest here. I can't. Let me take a look at the losses now. Yeah, I'm miles ahead in losses. I should not be losing this many units. Finally going for air armor 1. Get my air upgrades. I should have built another spire and doubled them up, as I'm going for a lot of air here. I'm basically transferring into an unupgraded air army, which is really, really stupid against this. This is not the best upgrade, because obviously it's only just getting 2 armor now, and the same on bio. But, it's compared to mine, it's a very well upgraded army. Okay, so he's going for... Yep, he's building a planetary fortress in the middle of my base. My half the map. And he's also going for one down here. Right. So, now the thing is, I know at this point, he can't just be pinned back here. He's not on 2 bases anymore. My spidey sense was squawking, so we had to go and look. Send the links down first. One hit, get rid of some of them. Thank you. But one did get through, so we know that base is there. Here we go. At last, I have become self-aware. Look, we have an Ultra. Up against mines. There we go. There's another one. Ultras are very handy. Especially fully upgraded ones. There we go. Now, the reason why these got hurt is because these things do friendly fire. Now we've cleared out this base completely with our Ultras. They just want to stop and chew buildings for a bit. No, Ultras, come on down this way. Thank you. If we can just eat this as well, that'd be great. Bang, bang, bang. 3 Ultras now. Going to town. This is what fully upgraded Ultras can do. Now he's having to land. We've got a couple. We're still losing far too much. In production now, we're going for Ultras. We've got Ultra Corruptor now. Can't believe this was up for so long. And this one. I mean, at the moment he's way behind in mining just because he doesn't have, you know, enough. Let's have a look. What's he got? Units. He's only on 27. I've got 72. You know, there's a word for that. Behind. Then we come again. Basically, I wanted to make sure this base was removed from the map. I wanted to make sure he was not mining. He's been here a while now, but I don't want him mining down here. Make that one burn. And now we're just going to wander through. Excuse me, I have Lings here. My Ling shield took the bolt. And now we're going to remove this base as well. There we go. These bases can burn. And at the moment he doesn't really have anything that can deal with my Ultras apart from a couple of, well, one Banshee. Well, yeah, one whole Banshee, a siege tank, 2 Marines, and a Raven if it's got any energy. So what we're going to do, we're going to pull back. In production we have 11 Corruptor. But this is better. Corruptor Ultra is going to do fine. Ultras are... That's the speed kicking in. Ultras are actually very tough to kill. Now I'm going to sit these under here. Say, look. Let's go for a walk up this way. Look, we've got a base back down here we know about. Let's go flatten it. And he's going to pull away. Here we go. And that was really silly of him. So now, my Ultras come back. Get rid of the Viking. Now, he did kill the base, but... At what cost? He now has no army. Now I'm producing 3 more Lings. Let's go in here. Lings. Drones. Idiot. Learn your unit names. Okay, now we are going to finish this one off. I don't want this down here mining. Don't like it. Now we see that. I want it to target my Ultras. Ultras are big enough and hefty enough to take the hit. Ow. Nothing else I have is. But we've cleared this out. We've got more Lings on the field. Burning lots of them. We getting this base back up and running. More Ultras coming out. He's going for Banshee. He's also kind of tech locked as well. He's going for this air unit. It's holding this air mine unit. But with how little his income is and how low his supply is, it's not going to hold out when I get a big army of Ultras. I mean, mines are really useful against light units, but against something heavier. Okay, we've got incoming here. But I had already spotted it. There we go, 2 quick volleys, and that's gone. I should be doing more upgrades here, but at least I'm not relying on unupgraded units anymore, which is a big plus. Yep. Piling out the Ultras, piling out the Corruptors. A few Lings in there, basically as a meat shield that I can send forward. He sees that. Bang. Get rid of all of that. No more mines for you. And there we go. We're just going to eat everything. I still have Ultra standing at the end of the day. He has no real units left. We're just going to come in. Nom, 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 and run away. Oh, we didn't quite make it. And we have the panic. Swarm hosts here. These were not actually supposed to be part of the army. What's the button? Build swarm hosts. F. What was I trying to press? Probably C, to be honest. Which is corruptor. But now we have swarm hosts instead. Yay! Swarm hosts actually can be quite useful, but not in this instance. Here we go. We found the base. We're going to urinate all over it and kill it. And we're going to remove all of his buildings and shut this base down. Now, his income is now suffering quite badly. Okay, that was a random Reaper. Okay, this is how Swarm hosts fight. They deploy these little locust dudes. To be honest, I didn't intend to build them and I had no idea I had that many. So, there you go. And they're very expensive as well. I'm about to have one less. Yeah, piece of advice, dude. If I can see your widow mines, GG, well played. And he taps out. If I can see your widow mines, I can see your banshees. So, let's cut and paste that one together, see what happened. Now, so let's start with him. What did he do wrong? Similar to me, got tech fixed. This mine was really good up until the point when these bastards arrived. As soon as Ultras were on the pitch, he needed to do something else, but he didn't. I mean, more tanks, lots of tanks. Marine tank would have been a pretty good switch too, for against this. You know, Marine tank marauder would have been pretty good, but he didn't. He stayed on this mine composition, air, marine, yeah, basically air, terran, and mine, wasn't it? Realistically, so mostly Viking. So it's my Viking mine, which is a bit of an odd combination. Not one I've really played against before. But up against this, up against my my ultras, it wasn't going to work. It wasn't going to work. He pushed me to the end with it, but it wasn't going to. The problem with ultras, especially once they're heavily armored, is they just plow through things, and things that hit them don't do that much damage. So, especially with five additional armor and their armor to begin with. So yeah, it's almost scary. What did I do wrong? Upgrades on these flyers. I needed more. I was relying on a flyer army with no upgrades, really, which is really fucking stupid. That was my biggest mistake. If I'd have had the upgrades on the flyers, we probably would have won this a lot earlier. But yeah, so that was my screw up. What did he do right? The early move into the mine composition worked really, really well. His dogged expansion, he kept those under wraps pretty well. His turtling was his biggest problem, but he countered that with a lot of mines and pushed out well. So yeah, his early push was cheesy as hell, but it worked. So yeah, not a bad move at all. What did I do right? My expansions were good. I tech switched well, but it was too late. Needed to do it earlier. My creep spread was a bit better. The amount of bases I had at the end was redonkulous, and I was getting ready to expand again here and here. So I'm into his half. He's got this one up here, but let's face it, if I found it, it was dead, just like this one down here. I'm just pushing in now. He's only got 2 command centers because this one's either died or he's lifted it off. But I'm about to come in and start slaying his production. I've got 5 more ultras in production. This was the other thing he didn't do. He didn't keep up on his production. He had an awful lot of cash and didn't keep his production high enough. Need more. 5 production is not enough. Like I said, I play Terran every now, 6 even. I play Terran every now and again. I'm not a great Terran player, but this is the sort of thing I do as well. I mean, I'm in silver for Terran, so I'm crap. So take my advice or not, as you will, on that one. But the production here, it's just not enough. I get what you're trying to do, but yeah. But not your upgrades, you kept up on them well. Yeah, you know, 3-3, 2 there, 1 there, 3-1 for your Marines. So again, not the best of things. But then again, you're only using them mostly now for this, so you know, can't be blamed for that. But yeah, and also that push at the beginning, I think I countered that as well as I could. For Zerg, it is quite hard to get rid of those bunkers. So yeah, using banelings is the only real way around it. But yeah, so what do I need to work on? Looking at this one, tech switching. Not getting quite so locked into the fact that no, this tech has got to be right. That was a very big mistake. What did it? On top of that, not spotting this before it started. I'm sorry, I should have picked up on this. Yeah, no matter how stealthy you are, I should have seen this. I should have been in a position to counter this. I should have responded better and faster than I did. I lost my natural to it when realistically I should have defended it better. No slight on Demiro, but I should have defended it better. That's on me. My creep spread was okay. Like I said, my tech switch was too late, but other than that, it did enough. Yeah, I won the war, I won the battle, but at that rate, I couldn't win the war. Other than that, some really stupid manoeuvres, sending in everything at times when I really shouldn't have done, sending in far too much when I didn't need to, things like that. Which were really, really damn stupid. Losing all of my corruptors over here. That was really fucking stupid of me. It really was. So yeah, there were lots of stupid moves, lots of things. I think by the end of it, I was just getting frustrated that I couldn't break him. So I was making a lot of mistakes. Okay, so what would I advise Demir to work on? First of all, coming off of that push. I don't know whether you expected it to win the game there and then off the first push, off that bunker rush. But I easily got ahead after that. I pulled ahead of you quite quickly in terms of income, in terms of units. I couldn't get up your ramp, but I had more than enough to keep you there for quite some considerable time. So that you need to work on. If you're going to go for that bunker rush, which isn't the worst option, but it's also not something you want to try and pull every time, then you need to work on what you're going to do next. I get what you're trying to do by the end. I think you've taken those pauses to think about it a little bit. I get there was lag. I'm not saying that you're lying or anything like that, but you were having a bit of a think while you were doing it. Whatever you looking for background programs, stuff like that. So I get it. It's not a problem, but it's not something that really you should be planning. Once you've done this, what can I do? For me, obviously, I knew I was going for the Broodlords. I started producing corruptors really early, and for me, that's not normal. I knew you had an air army, so I had to counter that air army and then look for something that could attack ground afterwards, and that's what I was doing. So that's what I planned for. I don't think you had any plan after that initial push. So yeah, when you saw obviously the lots of lings and banelings, and this obviously mines came to fruition, and fair play. Yeah, not a problem. They did really, really good for you. But you needed to switch out at the end there, and you just couldn't. So work on that. Work on obviously your tech switching. It's something I've got to look on as well. I'm not claiming to be perfect by any stretch of the imagination. Take what I say or leave it. I'm not worried. But yeah, work on your tech switches. Work on when to change out, when to swap onto a different tech, and also work on your build. At the end of the day, your push was alright. You did a lot of damage, but then you let me catch up. The old adage in Starcraft, went ahead, get further ahead. Your problem was, you'd done more damage, but you hadn't been banked a lot of money and you hadn't been spending it at home. You were doing just one thing. You were concentrating on this push and you were pushing everything in, and you weren't watching in the background. So your APM is very low. But what you need to do is just keep working on that. Keep your on what's going on. Don't get locked into watching everything come up here. Were you actually doing that? Let's go back to the very start here. And let's watch it from Demiro's point of view. Here we go. Demiro cam. Right, so there we go. Build. Back home. Ah! Damn it. Watching. Okay, yep. Watching.
This better be good.
Okay, at this point you should be back home. You should have jumped home, built something. There we go. You're queuing up a couple of bits. You haven't queued up a command center. You're not building to expand. Right, there we go. So you're back home now. It's obviously at 4 times speed. So if we look at it in real time,
Additional supply depots required. Base is under attack.
Use some help here.
you didn't need to be looking at this.
SCV ready.
That was to select all hotkeys, where I use that a fair amount, so I'm not that I'm bad mouthing you for it.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Here you went for the wrong target, so I managed to escape.
SCV ready.
But yeah, so when you look at it, what you needed to be doing here was taking advantage. So, by now, command center,
SCV
wall,
ready. We could use some help here.
at least in the process of being built. Yep, so you watched all you guys get massacred.
Add-on complete.
SCV
You know, you
ready.
lift them off and bring them home, which is fair enough. But, so you were here a fair bit, but you weren't. You're building production facility on the back here. At this point, you know, lots of bio would have held it.
SCV ready.
I admittedly you need your bio back here, but you needed a command center up as well. And that is noticeably lacking. So at this point, I'm now getting my second back up again. I've lost a fair amount, but you're now not going to mine here. And I'm catching back up. Here you needed to pull ahead. And you started to fall behind instead. Which is a shame. Because you did really well. It's just a shame that, yeah, that's what you really needed to do. But anyway, so I'm going to leave it there for now. Like I said, this week, mostly going to be more an EU4 carrying on. Who knows, might get another Starcraft video. Depends on if I play any decent games. A lot of the games that I'm playing at the moment are either one push wonders, i.e. literally, you know, one push either way and that's the end of the game. A quick blitz from me and it's all done. Or, you know, so fast that it's ridiculous. Or games that are just dull. Especially against Terran at the moment, for the most part. This is the exception. Most Terran games at the moment are one push and done. Either I'm getting in and killing everything and they're quitting, or they're doing one big playground push and catching me just after a big push when I just don't have enough units to cover with it. When I've thrown too much, as it were, at the wall. So they're pretty dull. Literally like 5-minute matches. This one was a good one, so yeah. Anyway, a quick wittering on there. So I hope you've enjoyed this one. Again, please leave a comment if you wish to. Leave the thumbs up, all the rest of that good stuff if you want to. I don't normally say crap like that, but if you want to, you know, leave me a comment, please be my guest. I do try and respond to them all. I can't guarantee I will, but I do try and respond. Most comments that go up do get a response of some description. But yeah. So anyway, for the minute, thanks for your time. I've been Cappadocia, signing off.